I read a particularly fascinating and revealing interview with Rory this morning. He was asked what he was thinking and how he felt the first time he drove up Magnolia Lane to play in a Masters. And he said, well, I was just happy to be here. I was just happy to drive up Magnolia Lane. I didn't know if things would go well or poorly for me. He sounded like he'd just been invited to a birthday party for 10-year-olds for the first time. Compare that to Tiger Woods almost 30 years ago in a disastrous interview for Curtis Strange, when Curtis said to him, what are your expectations this week? And Tiger said, well, I expect to win. And Curtis started to get on his case. And Tiger said, I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could win. And then Curtis got a little racist and a little redneck, something Tiger had been used to having had happen to him his entire life, getting thrown off of ranges, getting dirty looks, being denied access to golf courses with his dad. So by the time that he sat down with Curtis, this was old news to him. He was calm, he was cool, collected, and if it bothered him, he didn't show it. So he had confidence. It was a given. When Jack Nicklaus first started playing in professional majors in the early 60s, he was stunned at how many guys were afraid of the whole thing. The rough is too deep, the fairways are too narrow, the greens are too fast, the chipping areas are too difficult. And Jack said he would just mentally cross those guys off his mental list. How did Jack feel about showing up for the majors? He was excited. Confidence was not even close to an issue. If you're going to be one of the great ones, you don't think about those things. You don't think about nerves. You just think about winning. You just think about doing the things and going through the process that you need to be able to come out on top. Think of Muhammad Ali fighting Sonny Liston for the first time. Before the fight even began, and Liston was the champion, Muhammad Ali was already screaming, I am the greatest of all times. And of course, he never stopped saying that for the rest of his life. I sat with Greg Norman once, and he said to me, do you really think I've ever woken up in the middle of the night wondering why I didn't win the U.S. Open or the U.S. Masters or the U.S. PGA? And I said, yeah, pretty much every night. Tom Weiskopf once said to me, when you used to stand on the 15th tee of a major with Jack on Sunday, Jack would give you a look that said, can you handle this? Can you handle the pressure? Can you handle the crowds? Can you make the swing that you're capable of? Can you make your 5-footers under pressure? And Weiskopf said, most of the time, I couldn't. I hope Rory wins this week. It would be great for him. It would be great for golf. It would be great for exorcising the demons that he has, at least temporarily, because they don't always just disappear after you've accomplished a great feat. You have to keep doing it over and over again. But I worry. I worry that he's going to be like Weiskopf. I worry that he's going to be like Greg Norman. I worry that he won't be like Jack Nicklaus.